Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us continue with the next question, that is a GATE CSE 2007 question 32. Okay, yes. So by observing the question, you can clearly say that this question also belongs to the postfix notation, right? Yes. So what will you see once you see the question? What will you expect, guys? So it is nothing but evaluation. You will assume in that way, right? Yes. So your assumption is absolutely correct, guys. Okay, but the only thing is, so he did not, the evaluator did not want to give you the direct idea that to do evaluation. So he gave a code which does evaluation, guys. Okay, so most of the time you will be thinking that evaluation and all those things are easy to understand, but in coding, how you will be doing, you will be having those doubts, right? Yes, so that's what we'll be seeing today. We'll be discussing about the code and we'll be doing the evaluation, guys. Okay, yes, so don't worry. So let us start. Okay, so here we are having a total three operations: push, pop and flagError. Okay, yes. So push is nothing but the stack push operation, pop is nothing but the stack pop operation, error flag is nothing but if there is any error it will print, that's it. Okay, yes. So let us start. Okay, so initially your whole string, so here what is this, guys? So 5 2 into 3 3 2 plus into plus, so this is a string, right? So you will be taking that whole string and you will do a while loop. So from start to end you will take one after the other, right? Yes. So once you started taking, what you will do, so you will check if your selected item is a digit or not. So let us do it parallelly, guys. It will be really interesting. Please concentrate. Okay, yes. So is it a digit or not? So now our cursor is on 5, right? Yes, it is a digit, so it will insert. Okay, similarly now this execution is done, so it will again go to while, it will again check the next character. So 2 will also be pushed. Now the star chance. Okay, so it will come here. So is star a digit? No, it will come here. So now it will check, is a star plus or into, so it is into, so it will come inside. So it will pop m and n. So basically m is the first operator, that is a 2, and n is the second value, sorry 5. Okay, so these two values have been popped. Okay, so what is the next step, guys? R is equal to, so this is a ternary operator they call it, guys. Okay, yes. So basically it will work in this way. So you will have a condition here, after that you will have a question mark, here you will write something, and colon you will write something. Okay, so if this condition is true, it will print this or it will do this task. If the condition is false, it will do that task. Remember that. Okay, yes. So what is the condition here? Is a star equal to plus? No, hence it will do n cross m. So basically n cross m, so the result will be 10. So that 10 will be pushed again. Okay, so 10 is pushed again. Okay, yes. So is this else if is executed, right? So it will come out again. Okay, so again it will come to the next point. So 3, after again a 3, after that again 2. Okay, so now we got plus operator. So plus operator means it will come inside, it will take the plus option, so it is nothing but n plus m. Okay, so it will add the top 2 elements, you will get 5 as the result. Okay, so after that into operation. Okay, so into operation also same logic, it will multiply the top 2 elements. So it is a 5 and 3, it will push a 15. Got it? Yes. So don't push a star, guys. Okay, yes. At the end we are having a plus. Okay, so plus is nothing but it will add the both the elements. So 15 plus a 10 is nothing but 25. Got it? Yes. So at the end the string parsing is done. Hence you will come out of the while loop and you will print the final value 25. Got it? Yes. So the answer will be 25, guys. Okay. Yes. So let me cross check it. Just give me a second. Okay. Yes, the answer is 25. Okay. Yes. So I hope everyone got a clear idea, right? Yes. So in the next lecture, let us continue with the next question, guys. So basically you should understand the code, guys. So any kind of code he will be giving and he will be asking you to execute the given input. So that's the reason why I always practice these kind of codes, guys. Okay, yes. So let us meet in the next lecture and discuss the next question. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thank you.